Oh, shit. Hello everyone. Give me 1 second while I do all the beginning nonsense that I do at the beginning of every single stream. Okay. There we go. Oh, get it set to live chat and do that. Da, da, da. Hello, 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 hello. Jen Cell's first in chat again. 2 days in a row, first ones. There we go, I think we've got a... How are you doing? How's life for my number one donator? Sending me super packs. Almost single-handedly funding my political campaign. Right as rain. Good, good, good. I'm good, thank you. Oh, we got someone else in here. We got one like already. Very nice. I'm good. Yeah, starting a little bit later than usual. A little later than usual today, but still stream for a few hours. I mean, I've got to stay up. Got a parcel coming in about 12 hours. What I was talking about ordering off that website yesterday. Not the replacement cable, the other thing. But that is also coming tomorrow. The other thing, that's coming at like 12 o'clock, and then I'm going to go into town with them tomorrow at like 1 o'clock, so I'm just going to stay up all night, because if I go to sleep, I'll sleep into like 4 o'clock and won't be have time to go into town. So I'm staying awake all night, so it's 4:30, but I can still stream for a few hours, because I don't need to be at bed at a certain time. Well, I need to do the opposite, I need to keep myself awake. But yeah, and speaking of, also got the replacement wire coming tomorrow for the headset, so next stream should be back to normal. Hello Codec, how are you doing? Also, don't get mad at me guys, but I opened the remaining monster a while ago about you guys, the yellow ripper one. And I gotta say, it's quite nice. It's not amazing, but it is quite nice. It's like pineapple flavour. It says tropical punch, but that, that's just synonymous, interchangeable with pineapple. But it is quite nice. It's just not exactly pineapple, but mostly pineapple flavoured. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was thirsty earlier. Wanted something to drink. But yeah, if there's any consolation, I can recommend this one if you ever see it over there. The yellow ripper can. Pretty good. Anyway, it's nearly empty now. If you're thirsty, drink water. I do drink water. I've still got like a third of the Doctor one left, but it's just not nice. just like lemon water. It just tastes like lemon water. It's. I'd definitely get this one again, and definitely get the mule one again. They're both very nice. Don't have school tomorrow because of Veterans Day. Nice. I mean, lemon water is nice when you're expecting lemon water, not when you're expecting Monster, though. I was also got a bath and a shower and bleached my hair, so my hair's looking very straight and well behaved. Cut it a little bit too, but I might need to cut it some more tomorrow once it's all back to its normal shape. What was I going to do? I was going to light this incest. And white. 3 things that can be used to describe me. Extremely white. I like my hair like I like my skin. Straight and white. I burnt myself, Jesus. But yeah, gotta try and stay awake tonight so I can still stream for a good few hours despite starting later than normal. I was tempted to just play Minecraft, or I got some models that I need to paint, some Warhammer figures that I need to paint, but I was like, I'll see. I might just do that tomorrow in the daytime when I get in from town. I was like, maybe I'll do that. I'll just play Minecraft instead. But I thought I'd give the people what they want and stream. There you go. Anyway, what's everyone been up to today then? Anything interesting? Anything? Nothing? Bit of both? 3 likes? Ooh, we got a comment 13 hours ago on the Hulkbuster video. Meh, Lego pieces aren't made to replicate things one-to-one. I feel if someone wants perfect scalings and wants all the rivets and bolts, they don't want Lego. They want monogram. Additionally, I don't expect to see any AFOLs do better. Well, Martin Ferret, you are about to be proven very, very wrong, whoever you are, because people are already working on rebuilding that set. The terrible scaling on that set wasn't just for a lack of trying. They could have made it much better if they decided to get rid of the stupid gimmick of having the other set inside it. That's the only reason why it was that bad. Whatever. Well, I won't go into it. I'll spare you guys that ranting. What's this? Stop this insanity now.
Look, I'm a living my live guy. Seriously, what's very promoting all sorts of life-altering decisions to people as if they were no different than piercing an ear. It's absolutely.
Why are YouTube Shorts so quiet? I don't.
There is no surgical intervention happening to transgender children to change their sex. This is simply not happening. Here are the actual facts. Medical professionals are to children who have not reached puberty. Fact. Puberty blockers are fully reversible. Fact.
There we go.
Hormone treatments don't generally begin until after 16 years. Fact. Sex reassignment surgery is considered at 18 based on making certain criteria.
Awesome
Fact.
start to the
Gender-affirming
stream.
care is
Awesome
life-saving
video.
care. Share this post to spread facts.
Games recording, and if you enjoy.
Also, yeah, mentioning playing Minecraft. Do any of you guys play Minecraft? I used to have a server before with oh god, my fucking face is so dark. I used to have a server before with people from Twitter that we used to play on. It got quite big at one point, and there was like, I don't know, maybe like a decent amount of people in there. Never played Minecraft. Really? You kind of strike me as the type of person who would. Never played Minecraft, huh? Well, I'll see. I might put it in the Discord server just to see how many people on there would join, but if not, I'll probably just try and live stream myself playing it at one point. Because the world I play on at the moment, yeah, that is how it goes with Minecraft. Like, I haven't played it in a few months, but I kind of want to play it again now. But, what was I saying? Yeah, the world that I play on, my single-player survival world at the moment, was the world that I used to play on with people from Twitter. But eventually, you know, everyone just stopped coming on as much, so I was like, fine, I'll just play on it single-player. But if I was gonna start do it again, I'd start a new one because I'm like super paranoid about it being griefed. I know no one who watches or is in the server would grief, but it's still like not even about it being griefed. It's like I want things to be exactly how I want them. So it'll be basically force people to build things how I want them to. Jesus.
American Eagle. Old Navy. Garage. Ice and
Ugh.
Why is it like this?
Why have you got a smaller pair of boobs under your main boobs?
When you wear barefoot shoes for as long as I have,
A day in the life of a solo traveler in Bali. After I wake up in my $59 a night two-story villa, which is actually kind of expensive
Jesus.
for Bali, I head downstairs to shower in my outdoor bathroom. After I noticed a passion fruit had dropped from the tree in the backyard, so of course I had to eat it. Then I locked up and headed to my favorite little cafe in Ubud for $3.
Wait, $59 a night? For this? Holy shit. I was like, what the fuck, $59 all that? But no, that's fucking... I mean, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but... Started getting really good with redstone, built some crazy shit. Yeah, I've never really been good at redstone. I was like trying to get good at redstone when I stopped playing. Like I was like, okay, I built an awesome village, an awesome base. I got a really cool, like nice built, aesthetically pleasing farm. Now it's time to make some redstone farms, and I started doing that. You know, I made like an automatic tree farm. I set up villager traders and shit. You know, like mob farms and stuff. And then I was trying to build a shulker farm, and I basically rage quit the game playing a shulker farm because I'd already killed like most of the shulkers that are all the shulkers that were near any of the end villages or end cities that would have made it at all easy, because I had to get a shulker from the end and fucking bring it in a minecart to the overworld. But I'd already killed like all the shulkers that were near the end portal, so it was like, then I gotta find one and just basically just put me off playing the game for a few months.
when you wear barefoot shoes for as long as I have, something really surprising can happen to your feet. Where regular shoes cram your toes together, cushion your feet, and leave you feeling separated from the ground, barefoot shoes allow your toes to splay naturally. They provide little to no feeling, and they mimic what it feels like to be barefoot. It's no surprise that over time...
So you can walk on used needles and dog poo.
But what you might not
Awesome.
expect is that because your feet are no longer constricted and they can return to their natural shape, your old shoes may no longer fit. When you wear barefoot shoes for as long as I have, something really surprising can happen to your feet. Where regular
I love
shoes-
getting AIDS from a used needle and then getting fecal matter in it.
Did you know that the bubbles in the Little Mermaid were all hand painted? Due to scarce resources,
Had a castle made. Yeah, I was tempted to I shouldn't have deleted this. Well, I was thinking about it earlier and I kind of regret it. I had a 1.7.10 modded survival world I've got screenshots of it. It was a 1.7.10 survival world where I had like a really cool bit. I'd put like probably like hundreds of hours into it, but because I wanted to start playing a unmodded vanilla world on a newer version, it was like I had to keep uninstalling and reinstalling all the mods whenever I wanted to switch through versions. So like, fuck it, I'll just delete all the mods. So that made them, and like I couldn't have a list of what mods I had on or anything. So that made the modded world like unplayable. So I was like, oh well. But yeah, I had like a I'll try to find screenshots. But yeah, it was modded world, and I had like a huge. I was starting to build a castle, but I'd built like a village, and I had like just giant walls and towers and like a big gate going to. It's like I don't know what you call it. It's like I don't know. It was just like a huge outer castle walls.
25 things I don't buy anymore. I don't buy paper towels, K-cups, plastic Tupperware, disposable pens, plastic highlighters, aluminum foil, plastic wrap, plastic sponges, single-use plastic water bottles, paper or aluminum cupcake liners, paper tissues, disposable lint rollers, plastic baggies, disposable aerosol sprays,
Jesus
fabric
Christ.
softeners, scent boosters, plugins, Febreze, fast fashion, disposable razors, shaving cream, pads, tampons, and paper napkins. 25 things I don't.
Don't buy anything ever.
Here are 3 stupid things I used to believe about fat loss. I used to believe that intermittent fasting was magic, and that
Things that make sense in Japan. Japan is so hot. So we have this item. Just spray it on a flat
I need to
surface.
stop biting my lips. I'm so bad at biting my lips recently. Like dry skin.
So here's your liver, your gallbladder, stomach, and then
That was your pancreas.
there's your uterus.
What's that? Pancreas.
My mum finally noticed, and we got in a massive argument. So this is the final day of changing my appearances until my mum notices, and today we did fake piercings. She's always told me to never get a septum piercing because it would look awful on me. Her words, not mine. So I decided to do exactly that. First, it was time to go shopping.
Do you have any like fake piercings by any chance?
I ended up getting so many piercings that someone actually thought that I worked at Claire's. Look at this.
Oh, I'm not working. Sorry.
Anyways, now it's time to go tell my sister of me the plan, and
What is this shit? What am I watching right now? What am I doing to myself?
This is my mom, guys. I love you.
What am I doing with my life? It's over. Creeper Roblox. Damn. Never mind. I take it all back. This was worth it. I'll get a thumbs up. I don't get it. Also, I was thinking about making like an intro screen for the stream, like like just something to put up while I'm like copying the link and posting it on Twitter and posting it in Discord and everything and getting everything set up. Just a screen that I can put on while I'm doing all that, so that you guys don't have to watch me fumble around for a couple of minutes at the beginning of every stream. Also, just so I can go live, you know, like 5 minutes before I'm immediately ready and give people to come in and join, like for 5 minutes before I actually start doing anything. So yeah, I might do that. I got some ideas for what I want it to look like, and I was like downloading some videos and sounds and stuff like YouTube yesterday. Intro screens from 2014, yeah, like the dubstep ones with just the text like flashing up on screen. Okay, let me turn up the. There we go, that's better. Let's see. Oh, hello, Makise Kyriusu. How's your day been? Didn't talk to the girl at all. I mean, not a bad thing, you know. You don't wanna come across as weird or obsessed or anything. To be fair. 3 million views. They should be my views. Can't believe he stole our video. Can't believe it. Just give it a couple of days or so, and then just give it a couple of days or so. I'm sure she doesn't have any strong feelings either way at the moment. You just gotta build up that trust, build up that repertoire over time. How many subscribers does this guy have? I met this guy on Omegle a while ago and he asked me to subscribe to 6. Uh-oh. Thought of a way to get a number? Go on then. Hit us with a stroke of genius. A game pigeon was game pigeon. What the hell is game pigeon? Like iMessage games? Oh, I don't have an iPhone. I wouldn't know. Yeah, just ask her if she wants an 8-ball. Does she not have Snapchat or anything? Does she not have like a Snapchat you can just message her on? No, you don't. She does not. Okay. To be fair, if I don't know. To be fair, like, because you already know her to some degree, because she already like knows of your existence, and you're not like cold approaching a stranger at a bar. You know, she'll already have like I don't know, like a. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know. She's always opinion. She's already got like an opinion of you in her head, like what she thinks of you, how she feels about you. So to be fair, because she's not a complete stranger and you already know each other, I mean, like your best hope is probably just like going straight up and just being like saying like point blank You know, because at the end of the day, if she wants to do that, you know, if she wants to go on a date or whatever, or sees you in that kind of capacity, you know, there's really no bad way to ask. You know, if she doesn't want to, then no amount of pickup lines would convince her otherwise. If she, you know, at the end of the day, it's if she does, then she's not gonna care about how you ask for a number or whatever, or ask her to go wherever with you on a date. It's just like, you know, if she's interested in you, she's not gonna mind how you ask. She'll just be glad that you asked. If she's not interested in you, then it doesn't really matter how you ask or what you say. She's still not gonna go on a date. That's my 2 cents. I'd say just go for, you know, rip the band-aid off. It's not really like you know, fucking films or whatever where people like build up a woman on Omegle. I don't know if the women who use that site are a very sound mind. I don't know if they're great reasonable people, but like, yeah, it's not like films or TV shows in real life where, you know, people get to know each other over time, or, you know, if you've never met each other before, then that works. You know, you say you just start a new job. You know, if you never met them before, you can build up your reputation with them in this capacity and whatever. But I mean, in real life, you know, because you already know each other and whatever, she'll have an idea of whether she's at all interested in doing that kind of thing with you already. So, yeah. Fortunately, it's not like films where, you know, two classmates just start, you know, fall for each other just because they talk more. No, it's like, you know, first impressions play a huge part. Like immediate, like first 5 seconds of just not even talking, just seeing someone play like a huge part. They like, you know, I imagine there's rarely cases where people change their decision from that very first like 10, 15, 30 seconds of interaction. They're probably very low chance that they change their mind from what they immediately think. So like I said, if it's a complete stranger in a bar or whatever, then you could, like, you know, get to talk and see if you get along well. But if it's someone you know, then you probably better just asking, you know, asking flat out, and then, you know, at least if there's a chance, you know, because it's going to be a yes or a no. At the end of the day, it's a yes or no. You may as well just cut to it and find out.
Excuse me, can you help me find this place right now, please?
What place?
Right there.
Oh hell no! They got breasts in.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Right there. Hold on. Sorry, let me ignore this call. Hold on. Hold on.
I thought they had boobs for a second. I was like, what?
What are you... Sorry, can I ask you, what you're talking about? Can I ask you what you're talking about, sir?
He fucked up. 4 likes, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 4 likes and 1 view. Well done, YouTube. If it's a no, you're gonna... If it's a no, then there are, you know, there's always other people out there. You know, the chances of you meeting your lifelong partner in school are probably pretty low anyway. It is a good place, you know, if you're one of the people who are insanely lucky to meet the person that they want to be with in for the rest of their life in school, then yeah, no, you know, you meet a lot more people once you get out of school, and you probably meet someone, you know, you very select field when you're in school. For but yeah, once you get out of school, you'll meet more people who you probably get along with even better. Because you can, you know, by school you just meet these people by circumstance. You know, you're forced to share around with these people 8 hours a day. Once you leave school, you can purposely look for people who are like-minded and whatnot. So yeah, but to be honest, I've never asked a girl out ever. So you know, I've never once approached a female in a romantic way. So I don't even know what kind of. So fucking take that how you will. Knowing that, decide to do whatever you want with my advice. Ignore it entirely or whatever. Obama maze? Okay, yeah. We'll watch this video or like skip through it because this guy seems like a weirdo, and yeah, and then we'll play Obama maze.
Why does 13 not bother you? Why does 13 not bother you, Matthew? Why?
Because I've had...
Up. Why does 13 not bother you, buddy?
He's like bothered about... This was 6 months ago? What the fuck? This nigga's bothered about catching COVID while he should be catching pedophiles instead.
I have friends that are 13.
Uh-oh.
So I was just wanting to hang out and basically.
So you just wanted okay. So you were just gonna hang there?
Yes.
You promised you were gonna do nothing, right?
I promise.
Okay.
I 100%.
That's worrying that he has 13-year-old friends.
Sometimes girls lie, right?
I was basically just
yeah.
Just wanting to if she was gonna go to my house, just wanted to sit on my couch.
Yeah. For sure, man.
TV, and then basically.
So is this so loud because of the truck? Will we come here and talk? So is this so? I'm ready for my safety and your safety.
Should have saved one of those monsters, feeling kind of low energy. Oh well, I'm sure I'll perk up later on in the stream.
Anyway, I'm just curious. Yeah, for sure. I'm Samuel.
Your dad or something?
No, I'm not her dad, no.
Then how do you know if I may ask?
Let me ask you the questions, okay? So, how old is
Let me ask you the questions. How willing are you to suck my penis to have no one hear about this?
Oh, so she told you she was 18? Oh, man.
On the app?
Yeah.
On the different app called Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
She said she was 18.
Yeah.
Then she gave me her phone number, and then she was like, I'm 13. And
okay.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Even better. What the hell, you're a lolly?
You could do it down.
Real life lolly?
You could do it down. Just talk a little louder.
And friends all the time, basically, what you showed me for the text messages and all that.
Yeah.
Friends sometimes say that.
I feel like my eyes are already like, half closed.
And me and him have been best friends for like years, and every time we see each other, we say, I love you, man, or this or that.
Yeah.
Just like
Clearly,
family,
the...
right? Yeah.
So,
With the 13-year-old? Okay. Yeah.
Zero, man, zero.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just curious, you know?
Yeah, and I was just actually wondering because it's like...
She's there.
Because it's like, come over to me.
Gonna go hide under my bed.
Say, this, and I was like,
yeah.
I thought I was reading somebody else.
Unbelievable, eh?
Yeah.
These little girls, they lie, eh?
And was you, if I actually ask, man,
yeah.
were you actually seeing were you kind of catfishing, if I may ask? If I may ask?
Oh.
This guy's what? I don't know. I can't read this guy. What's he? Does he? What? Who does he think he's meeting right now?
Catfishing.
Was
if I actually may ask?
Oh, so was I the 13-year-old girl?
Yes.
I was actually.
Why is this guy laughing? What the fuck?
I know, man. I know. Brother, why do you think it's okay to want to do that with a 13-year-old, Matthew? Let's cut the bull.
This
right
guy's
now, okay?
fucking nuts.
Let's cut the bull, bro. Just come out honest, bro. You know, I can't keep this going anymore. It's really boiling my blood, brother. You mentioned right off the bat you wanted to do it with her. I have all the messages, okay?
Yes.
So listen. Do you know that alone is just against the law?
Jim Hellwig 2. Who's this? I'm love getting these schizos recommended to me. It's awesome. I haven't seen this guy before. I'll Jim Hellwig 2. Lying fat nonce. That's interesting.
I'm just going to let you on to say what I was trying to say was there just sort of comes a time when
My sad little peep mix. What the fuck is this? The trolling ring will be arrested. What is this? Have we found another lol cow? One of my trollers is about to get a visit. Who's Daniel Thompson Sullivan? Well, subscribe to this. Daniel Thompson Sullivan. He's gonna be posted on that one guy's channel, right? Who is this? Is this a streamer or something that people just troll? Yeah. How do we find her? How do we find Daniel's channel? I want to get this stuff right from the source. Is it just him sat in silence for an hour and 15 minutes? Riveting stuff.
Neil and Gail Sweeney, formerly of 10 Gilfach Goch, Rhondda Valley, South Wales. Also known as Hillbilly_Rock_. Sells drugs to children.
Damn, that's pretty based.
Oh no, I don't buy children for my party. Oh, I like children. Yeah, this guy likes children. Neil and Gail.
What the fuck? What the hell are we... What the fuck is this shit? Aaron Owen. Is this guy like an archiver of locales?
Yeah, because you see, someone done a little check. Yeah, on your avatar. We know who you are. So.
Okay. Anyway, back to this freak. Back to this weird guy. He just looks weird. He just.
Well, I mean,
you know, certainly met a few of these in school in my time. Yeah, just one of these weird-looking guys.
I do know what you're talking about. I do.
You love little girls? Well, as long as they're anime girls.
I was just me also. I was basically.
As long as you keep that attraction to anime girls, then it's all good by me.
Hold up, just right there.
If she would want to.
Yeah.
going to call the cops on you because you asked me this or anything. So I was.
But listen, she says right
I don't seem like the type of person to like anime girls.
You say I am 23, right?
Yes.
How come?
And then you're like, are you okay with my age, right?
Yes.
And then
What
you're
makes
like,
me seem like the type who wouldn't?
Why are you okay with 13, Matthew?
Because
Why?
as I actually told you before,
You're still young. You don't know that?
and I
Move this over a bit.
friends. And I
Because British? What, are you trying to say British people kind of like anime girls, huh? That's racist. It is one thing we don't tolerate in this on this channel. Like you say, it's racism. Never. It's never acceptable. What's that? Oh.
Matthew. I'm going to ask you a few questions right now, okay? I want you to be very honest with me, okay?
Do you have a micro penis? Yes.
Because I could easily.
I've never said the M word in my life. Never. Not even close.
Have you ever been arrested before? Have you ever, between me and you, okay? Between me and you, have you ever... Listen, I would respect you much more if you answer right off the bat with the truth, okay? Be very honest with me, okay? Have you ever done anything with somebody underage? Anything at all? Anything.
Negative. I'm being 100% honest with you.
Clearly does not know the world of Anglo-Saxon Twitter. There are many of us. We are anonymous. We are legion. Epic hackers.
I am right now.
I said that I was still.
Look like I got a fucking bowl cut at the moment.
Yeah, well, you could do other stuff with people.
I've done zero, zilch, nada, except for people that were my age.
Okay, you asked right here.
Yes.
What would you
No
want?
woman this man's age has ever been I'm not even gonna say man. He's 23, Jesus. No person the same age as this fucking loser has ever been attracted to him. Look at him. You just know he hasn't showered in the last month. You just know. Bowl cut would go hard? Maybe. I mean, I cut my own hair, so it basically is whenever it goes wrong.
She's 13, dude. And then you say... Okay.
I was still checking if she has it or not.
Okay, then no, wait. Then you ask, would you ever come visit me, basically? Okay? And then you say, what would you want to do? What do you mean by what would you want to do?
Basically, what I'm asking is for her to be comfortable with actually coming down and like hanging out. And if she said wanted to go down to like the river or
The river where I can drown her and then have sex with her corpse.
Okay, so you just wanted to be friends with her.
Yes.
But
What do you do for your hair? How so? I bleach it, but... Bleach it and then get a pair of kitchen scissors and snip, snip, snip. Shalom, James. Shalom. How's your day been, James? How you feeling?
You pick what to do and I will do it with you. What does that mean exactly,
Basically say like if she wanted to go get like a burger at like McDonald's or Wendy's.
This guy is so retarded.
Whatever she wanted to do, I would actually...
Two viewers, even though there's 3 people, possibly 4 in chat. Well done, YouTube.
If she said she wanted to go get food, I would actually say sure, where do you
Got off work early today, only for your car to break. Ah, that sucks.
After you clearly told her you want to do it with her, how do you think that sounds?
What do you have to do? Ride an emu home or whatever they do over there in New Zealand?
And then you say again, she says, what you mean, LOL? You're like, anything you want. And then you say, can I ask you basically dirty questions?
Well, I think that goes for most of this chat. Mucky say. Had to ride a kiwi bed home.
What do you mean by that? I don't understand exactly.
Basically, I've been on
Well, at least you're here now. At least you can watch the live stream. Make it all worthwhile. Make your day better.
And then they just ghost me, or they just say no, or they basically just don't answer me about it. So I basically was just wondering if it was actually okay if I asked her that specifically one question I asked her.
Is your car gonna be okay, or is it like beyond repair, or is it just something minor?
When did she have it last? When did she have sex last? Is what I asked her.
Oh my god.
She's wondering, and then that threw me off a bit, because when she actually said that, I was like, okay. I didn't even know if she was going, if that was true.
Just a grounding issue. I don't know what that means, but at least it's just minor.
See her and I would ask her in person.
Okay. So you know how that sounds again, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now you mentioned this. What would
An issue with minors that's got something to do with being grounded. Sounds a bit like the unlikely protagonist of our video here. Well, not protagonist, antagonist, but whatever. The subject.
I don't know those exact words, but you know what I mean. Yes. That's what you said, okay? You're like, she's like, oh, where though, cutie? You're like, we can't in my car, okay?
That was.
And then she says, oh, sounds nice. You say, but would you? When would you want to? And that's when you ask. I don't understand what you mean by that. She's 13, dude. Like, she's 13 years old, brother. Why does that not bother you, man? Why? Why?
Now that you're here and
so I have to be here for you to understand.
God, this guy is so socially inept. It's insane.
Anymore. I can't. They're killing me, man. Like, it's ridiculous, brother. It's ridiculous.
This is just, this is difficult to watch because you know someone exactly like him in real life. Everyone does.
No, it did at the beginning. You liked it. You said that's fine. Then that's even when you mentioned you want to basically get down, okay? In other words, okay?
Yes.
You beg her for a picture. She's 13 years old. You want to do a video chat. Then, this is the best part of it all. I love it. You say, how old are you again? This is where the case is sealed in court, okay? She says, hey.
In court, uh-oh.
Sorry, I fell asleep last night. How was your day, cutie?
Need to cut my hair some more. It's too thick. Too thick. Freezies thick.
You say, are we dating? Let's say even if she was a legal age. You ask her, are we dating the second you meet her?
God, this... Holy shit.
Hey, I never said one thing dirty. I don't say nothing dirty to no one, okay? I talk very normal, and you guys just throw yourselves like crazy animals, okay? There's nothing wrong with throwing in it, like...
I don't know, I don't think that argument holds up in court, unfortunately. Makisi.
Not right away be so obsessive and crazy. Okay, now, doing out a 13-year-old girl, let's just say even if 13 was legal, do you think your obsessive personality, the way you talk like that, would even attract her? Even if why you do that then? Why even continue a conversation with a 13-year-old? Matthew, why?
Because I wanted to get to know, I was actually asking because
Digital foot freak goes wild.
Okay. I thought that she was like, I thought she was thinking,
Digital evidence locker.
You do know that's a word that young girls use. You know that's a word they use. So that means any girl that comes up to me and says, hey cutie, that means I'm gonna have to like, automatically I'm seduced. She called me cutie, big deal. Like, come on, man.
And
she never led you on. She said never said nothing dirty. She never asked you to meet up.
Like, you guys have definitely seen someone like this in your life, right? Like, how do these... Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Yeah. Coca-Cola, official sponsor of pedophiles. Like, everyone knows someone like this. Like, it's just... You know, it's just the person whose parents never tell them off, never force them to leave their room, you know, never force them to take a shower or socialise, and as a result they just become a weirdo who, you know, normally thinks they're a lot smarter than they are, a lot more attractive than they are, because they've never had, you know, they never had friends to, this person is you, They never had friends to, you know, joke with and, like, you know, lightheartedly suggest that they lose weight and whatever, and sort of whip them into shape to some degree. Like, that's an important part of having friends, is friends will tell you when you're being a fucking weirdo. Like, actual close friends, you know, proper friends, they'll tell you when you're being a fucking weirdo, which is a very important thing. You know, someone needs to tell you when you're being weird or fat or whatever. You need to have friends. Why are you describing me? I mean, it's fine if you, like, learn those things by yourself. If you learn those things otherwise, you know, somehow if you learn them online, or you're just self-aware and you know, you have a knack for it. But when you don't, and you don't end up learning of those lessons, that's when you end up like this guy.
A kid. That has to bother you. Some of you guys, the age has to bother you to some degree. You mentioned how your mom cannot know because she would basically destroy you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, God bless your mom, okay? God bless your mom. Some parents don't care, okay? And just the fact that you're willing to sneak her over, you invited me over right now. You gave me your address, you gave me your job location, okay? I was going to go to your work and straight up bust you, okay?
I was gonna make you bust. I was gonna jerk you off till you busted.
You got pushy, you wanted to me right away. So I'm like, okay, you know what?
So I had a fat positivity, yeah.
Let's do it. You kept asking to me, you kept asking to me.
Why?
She's 13, brother. She's 13 years old, man. Like, you know that's against the law.
I joke, but this is actually James. This is James from chat. Just kidding, James. We love you really, buddy. I learned online. I mean, yeah, I learned. I mean, I did have close friends when I was younger. When I got to about 16, like 15, 16, I don't really talk to them as much anymore. Not 15, like 16, 17, I stopped talking to them. I'm 20 now, nearly 21. But, so I learned some online. You know, everything you learn when you're like 16 to like 18, you know, learned online. But, a merciful soul will not clip that.
Oh, there's a lot of, hold on, let me ignore this call, hold on.
Grandpa Max said, I was thinking about that earlier today. I wanna be a... I was like watching Game of Thrones clips and I was like, I wanna basically be the head of a big family one day, you know. Lots of grandchildren and nieces and nephews and cousins and in-laws. I don't think this is even like severe autism causing it, so I think this is just complete social ineptitude. Not because of autism, just because he was never told otherwise. I imagine he's probably autistic a bit, but I don't think that autism is what's causing this entirely.
I catch grown men that are trying to sleep with underage kids, that are trying to lure kids out, that are trying to groom them, that are trying to basically be in relationships.
It looks like your cousin. You might want to check in on your cousin more often.
I understand some people might have serious situations, depression, and there's a lockdown, all this stuff, and some people are just stone cold. They go after kids, okay? But the fact that the age was revealed...
Apparently that boy in a band guy ended up being a pedophile too. Or not a pedophile, but like a... hebephile, I don't know, but like having sex with underage fans or whatever, or like grooming underage fans, something like that. I watched a video about it like a month ago.
The fact that you basically wanted to be with this girl, you wanted to get dirty with her, you invited her over, you told her your job locations, your house location, you were expecting her to come over right now, but I did not want to go to your house. I told you to meet us at 7-Eleven, okay?
Wish more female streamers were groomers.
All this occurred is really scary, man.
I need a super popular female streamer like Pokemon or Amaranth to groom me, so that they can boost my channel. I'll gladly let Pokemon groom me in return for channel exposure. He looked like a weirdo. He did look like a weirdo. That's what I'm saying. Said it how many times now, and I'll say it again. Physiognomy never lies. Physiognomy never ever lies. If someone looks weird, they're probably weird.
normal brain, when somebody online or in person tells them that they're underage, the normal reaction is like, that's not right. They're a kid. They're a child. I don't care how cute, how sexy the girl looks, how much older
I
she
don't
looks.
care how cute or sexy she looks. I mean, you might want to be careful with those words when you're talking about a hypothetical 13-year-old. You know, I get that you're the predator catcher here, but, you know, just, you know, slow your roll a bit. Talking about hypothetical, cute and sexy 13-year-olds. I don't realise I'm being groomed into the Jenstown ideology. Yeah, just being like Manchurian candidate brainwashed since the age of like 5 by shadowy forces grooming me, grooming every aspect of my personality, controlling everything in my life to groom me into the perfect Jenstown soldier. Everything that's ever happened in my life has been a result of Jenstown interference. Feel like the parent thing is mad true. Your parents forced you to go outside and you're a based red-pilled 4chan hacker. Sister stayed inside. Well, yeah, like, yeah. Like, I don't like going outside. You know, my parents don't even know what autism is. My parents haven't, you know, they could not tell you the first thing about autism. So I've never been tested or anything like that. Like my younger sister, she's a year younger than me, so obviously she's a lot more privy to all of this autism nonsense that's popped up in, say, the last decade and a half. She's like told my parents, well, not my parents, my mum, like multiple times that I'm very clearly autistic, or that she thinks I'm autistic. But, you know, I'm like, well, it doesn't make a difference now. I'm 20 years old, you know. So telling her that she thinks I'm autistic in the last couple of years, you know, it was too late to do anything. Too late to change how I was raised about it. But I mean, you still have no idea what that actually entails, being autistic. So I don't know. I don't go around saying I'm autistic, but, you know, that's what my sister tells my mum, just from how I act and whatever. But like, I was never tested or anything, so. To my parents, because I never wanted to, you know, because I just prefer solitude, you know. You know, I can talk to people, but I like, you know, chilling alone. Like, I don't get lonely when I'm alone. I don't know, it's just tiring talking to people and, you know, multiple people talking and being somewhere like downstairs in the living room where there's other people doing things. And, you know, I can't just control everything around me. It's like, it's tiring and irritating, you know. I'd rather be solo. But, like, because, you know, parents had no idea what that was, you know, they didn't look at me and think, well, maybe he's autistic, because they had no idea. They thought, well, he's probably just quiet and whatever. We'll, basically, you know, drag me outside. But, you know, I got 3 siblings, so I wasn't allowed to just sit at home all day, you know. I had to go, go and, like, you know, go places with my family, like, go visit relatives, go to the shop every weekend with, my mum and my dad and all my siblings, you know, family friends and friends of siblings and all that coming over, having to sit down and have dinner with people, go walk the dogs with my mum and my mum's friend, all that kind of stuff, just day-to-day stuff, you know. So kind of forced to just, to a degree, you know, obviously not entirely, just, you can't entirely just get rid of that kind of behaviour that comes with it, but, like, you know, to a degree, learn to just shut up and deal with it at times, you know. Sometimes just shut up and deal with being in a and shut up and deal with having to socialise and being in a social environment. So yeah, like, as for the you know, until I was of the age where, you know, I can have more independence. That was basically it, you know. It didn't matter if I didn't want to go outside or not. I didn't really have a choice because I was young and I had to. But like to a degree, it was a good thing because otherwise, instead of saying, well, he doesn't want to go outside, it must be, he doesn't want to go outside. Let's get him checked immediately. Get him checked for this and that. Let's get him medicated. It was like, well, it doesn't matter if you don't want to go. You got to go. You know, we're not leaving you at home on your own or whatever. And we're not letting you sit in your room all day. So to a degree, that was good because it, you know, I'm sure I could have ended up a lot more socially inept if I hadn't been that way. A lot more coddled and a lot more like this guy in the video. So yeah, to a degree, it's a good thing. You know, you can never like get rid of it entirely, but you can, you know, teach people to have it be less of a problem and, you know, learn to get better at dealing with it. So, but yeah, I don't don't remember how this tangent started. But basically, yeah, that's about it. But now I'm older, obviously, I can like chill on my own more often and whatnot. And, you know, decide if I want to go out, you know, with, you know, drinking with people from work or whatever when I did have a job, or go meet friends or whatever from school. I mean, friends, one friend, singular, not plural. Or, you know, go do something with my siblings or whatever. I can decide for or against, you know. And she's, you know, I'm not a rude person, but I'd rather be alone most of the time. I'd rather be somewhere nice and quiet. Like, you know, the last time I had a birthday party, I was probably like 9. Probably like 9 or 10 the last time I had a birthday party. I've only ever had 2 birthday parties, and even they weren't parties. Like, I did have one party. That was when I was like 8 or 9. I went like mini golfing and all kinds of stuff with a bunch of friends. And but then the other time I just like had went by like a few friends over for a sleepover. But other than that, yeah, it's my 21st birthday this year, and I probably won't even go out because it's just like I enjoy so much more sitting and just chilling and just doing whatever I want to do, being completely in control of what's around me and doing whatever I want to do comfortably. I enjoy that so much more than going out and getting pissed and talking for however many hours and having to be high energy. Like, I can be high energy when I want to be, but, you know, most of the time I don't want to be. But, like, yeah. Yeah.
She could look 20. The bottom line is
end of rant.
She's still 13. She's 14. She's 15. She's 12.
Yeah, I don't mind getting drunk, but I was saying there's things that, you know, I mean, like, substance-wise, there's things that I enjoy taking more than alcohol. Things that make me feel better than alcohol, that don't give me a massive hangover and don't last past when I want them to last. So yeah, I get drunk like 2 or 3 times a year. And you know, I never have just one beer at the end of the day or whatever, or just one drink. I never do that. If I'm gonna drink, I've got to be in an extremely particular mood where I'm like, okay, I'll go out and drink and I'll get absolutely shit-faced. You know, I don't want to get blackout drunk and not remember if, you know, like, shit and piss myself or whatever, but, you know, like, really drunk, like, really loose and whatever. But that's like 3 times a year at most. And between then, absolutely no alcohol.
You can't do that, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, unironically, drugs better than alcohol.
Are 18-year-olds, do they not turn you on 18?
They do, but I'm,
You're still 23. You could even date an 18-year-old and nobody can say nothing to you.
But most of the people that I don't want to date anybody that I work with. Because, or basically that I actually know. Because
He said, I don't want to date them as if he could if he even wanted to. Basically, I could have sex with every woman on earth, I just don't want to.
Okay.
So I tried these dating sites and all this.
But you do understand that sometimes little understand that.
And I did. And
You have to be the adult, and you know, a lot of people disagree. A lot of people think that we're leading adults on. I can't speak for everybody else, but once the kid is really online, a real life situation, they tell you they're underage. You got to say bye. You got a lot of ignorant people that think we're leading them on. I never say nothing dirty to anybody. Okay, nothing dirty, nothing bad. You come across a kid online, you gotta report them. You gotta say bye. Don't try to act like a good person by, because, and especially you in your case, man, you got really filthy with this kid. You know what you wanted today. Be honest. When this 13-year-old girl arrived right now, be honest. What were you going to do? Be very honest.
I was going to ask her and say, hey, we're out right now.
Issue with talking to people is mostly speaking to women.
Ask them. I won't be like.
I mean, yeah, like I could I used to be like, one of those children that couldn't even like order my own McDonald's like until a bit older, one of those kind of people. Yeah, I used to be like one of those children that couldn't even like order McDonald's, just hated talking to strangers, just got very nervous when talking to strangers, or anyone, like, just talking in class, talking to, like, shopkeepers and stuff. I have no problem with it now. Now I can, talk to them absolutely fine, no problem. Like, I can, hold a conversation, it's not an extremely, it's not like an extremely, what would you say? I don't know, what's the word? I don't know, captivating or wordy conversation, No, by no means a master at it, but I can do that. But I could still no good with talking to women. Saying that, when I just said that, not being able to go to McDonald's, I remember once I went out with some, I don't know where, we probably went to the cinema or something, and we went to McDonald's afterwards. We were probably 15, probably at the time, if I had to guess, 15. There's a group of us, and one of them's younger brother, who was not a year younger, 2 years younger than the rest of us, and we were there, and he was it wasn't awkwardly dragging his little brother along. We all played Xbox together or whatever. So we were all friends with his little brother too. We all got along. But he was a couple of years younger than us, and he was asking. He asked me to order his McDonald's for him, and I was nope. I know exactly how you feel, and I'm gonna make you order your own McDonald's because they're not gonna murder you, and you will, not forcing him at gunpoint, but nope, you can get through it, you can learn to order McDonald's, because you gotta, you can't just be coddled your entire life. And it's not like he was 9, he was probably 13 at the time, so it's, more like a 5-year-old. But yeah, that's what I mean, it's you've gotta learn to overcome them, you can't, otherwise you're just gonna not be able to participate in society at all. Which I guess isn't an entirely bad thing. Society's going down the shitter, but still. Zero game for real. Yeah. I have never approached a woman ever. And I'm still terrible at talking just casual conversation. Can be coddled and will be coddled.
But you initially invited her to her house. You gave
A
me
funny
your
story? Sure, of course.
But I suggested coming to 7-Eleven because I don't want to make a scene in at somebody's house. Okay? So technically, the original plan was for her to come to your house. You guys cuddle and watch Netflix, and you know what else is going to happen, Matthew. That is a very
13. Would his mum be in? Would his mum not look and be like that? That is a very young-looking person you've brought home. 23-year-old son.
guess in the back of my head, I was actually thinking that, but if nothing happened about it, I would actually be fine.
Okay, so I want to ask you one question right now, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want me to call the police?
Of course he's gonna say no.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Yes.
Let's
So,
read the story. In my school, we have to take this mental health awareness class, and the teacher was like, "Write something on this piece of paper. Nobody else will read it." And being viciously, you're right. I'm being viciously raped by my stepdad. Turns out people were reading these. I mean, to be fair, why would you say no one else will read it if someone was gonna read it? People were reading these. Some girl had to read out to the whole class. I mean, they got sent to guidance. I mean, why would she say no one's gonna read it if someone's gonna read it? Yeah, I guess it's one of those protocols, like where, you know, in school, if like, I remember even when I was like, you know, when you're like 16, 17, what do you guys call it? Like your senior year of high school. Like, it's called sixth form here. Like, even if you joke about wanting to kill yourself, like, oh, this work's so fucking shit, I want to die, I want to kill myself, you know, they have to report that to this is the third time. The other 2 times was being anti-Semitic. Oh, no, 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 no. There goes any hope of college.
people have to be aware of you, man, okay? I want you to understand one thing. When it comes to adults meeting underage kids, now, when an adult meets an underage kid, okay, they don't just, this is not a mistake, brother, this is not a mistake. That means they have deep fantasies of being with kids, okay?
Yeah, it's like they've got to report it, even if you like jokingly say, "Oh, I wish I was dead," you know, they got to report it every time. It's like, really? You have to? It's like, why are you? I'm clearly joking. He's like, I got to do it. I just got to do it. Screamed in German. That's just patriotic. No, that's not anti-Semitic. That's just patriotic.
Some people think pedos and predators.
It's patriotic of your European heritage.
Older men that go to parks and watch kids. That's not the case. There's a lot of predators out there, and you are a predator, okay? Now, we'll have that conversation a little bit after, okay? There are a lot of predators. Yeah, go ahead, answer, yeah.
Teachers always thought you were innocent.
Okay.
James was a quiet kid who wore the trench coat to school every day.
Somebody's coming to your house to do work?
Yes.
Okay.
On my washing machine. It's
Okay.
It's because they feel your power level,
People think
like you
predators
say.
are just people that go to parks and watch little kids. They don't. Some predators have the deep thought in their mind, and when the opportunity of a kid comes in their view, whether it's at the store, whether it's over at the bush, or if it's online,
whether it's over at that bush in particular, you'd never believe how many kids have been molested in that bush.
Done it really quick. That's how you know. That's what I
They
do.
feel your natural scent.
The people that act on it, okay? This is not a mistake.
Your musk.
A lot of people say, "Oh, why don't you have mercy on these people who made a mistake in their life?" A conversation that goes on for a day or two.
My attendance was fucking terrible in school.
That is not a mistake.
I did alright grades-wise. Nothing, you know, towards the higher ed, nothing insane though. But, yeah, my attendance was fucking trash.
Yeah, why? Yelling?
Oh, we were just talking over the actual trucks because they're noisy.
Yeah, we had to talk over the trucks because they were loud. So, no, there's no problem. I'm just having a chat with my buddy here. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, I have to talk louder, right? Because there's so much traffic.
Yeah, there's so much traffic, and
all those big trucks coming by. Sorry.
You were asking me
Got brought to the suicide counselor in senior year for a paper I wrote in your senior year. My attendance is so bad.
Nobody reported. They have a camera here somewhere. Honestly, they have a camera, and they were. You know what, buddy? I don't care if I make scenes. Listen? After I
yeah, that was also always juicy drama when a teacher accidentally put like the register on the board, and it came up with like all these things next to people's name, like, you know, which students were being hit at home and whatnot by accident. Like, don't look at that. Always juicy drama. I had so much shit like scribbled. We had like basically diaries, not diaries per se, but it's like what were they called? Planners in secondary school, which is like it's like 11 to 16, 11 to 15, and it's like everything up to senior, being a senior for you guys, I think, or a sophomore and a senior. Yeah, like we had with fucking planners, and they had like the periodic table and shit in. It's where we like wrote when we had homework due and stuff. Mine had so much shit scribbled in it. Had like fucking swastikas drawn up, not from me mostly from fucking people, friends, like fucking writing dumb shit in it when I'm not looking, like drawing swastikas on it, fucking writing the N-word, writing cunt and all kinds of shit all over it. Like I wanted like a fucking friend just grab my English book and write cunt across an entire page. Luckily we had a kind of chill teacher though.
I'll make the biggest scene in the world, okay? Because what you guys are willing to do with these kids is absolutely disgusting, okay? So I don't care how many Karens interrupt, they can interrupt me all day, okay?
I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have said no one was going to read it then, if someone was going to have to read it.
I never said anything, I never touched you, I never touched anybody, okay? And I'm talking to you like a man to man, okay? And I want you to do one more thing before I end this, okay? I want you to call your parents. You have to do it, Justin. I mean, not Justin.
What was that face he pulled then? My parents are miserably divorced. Where's the show? Oh yeah, it seems like ADHD is like barely a thing in the UK. It's like, I guess it's probably like just as common as in America, but it just doesn't get diagnosed as much. Cause like, it's like barely a thing. I feel like they probably overdiagnose in America a lot because there's an incentive to sell pills and make money, but you can't make money from prescribing more pills here in the UK because obviously it's just a completely different healthcare system. Not really privatized as much, anywhere near as much, barely. Parents are married but should not be. Your mum is 12-year-olds and your dad's 60.
Are they not attractive? Honestly. See those girls? That one, are they not legal age? These girls are like 19, 20 years old. They're your age. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty, right? You have so many pretty girls. Listen, I understand this is the most popular excuse I get for...
I heard about an Adderall shortage at the moment.
I was having bad luck on that site. Girls are shallow on the site. They don't respond. But if a little kid goes online, this is no legit reason to settle for a kid. You cannot do that, man. You cannot do that. You have to understand that. Okay? There's a lot of people there's a lot of kids that are going on adult sites, okay? You cannot do that, okay? So please give her a call right now, okay? I want you to tell her something. Don't worry. Just give her a call.
10 years older than your mum. That's not too... I mean, it depends what, you know. It's weird when, like, one of the people is, like, just turned 18. If you got, like... I don't care what people say about, oh, they're both of legal age. If you've got, like, an 18-year-old or, like, a 16-year-old and a fucking 40-year-old dating, that's weird. Even if they're both legal age, it's still weird. Because one has so much more experience in life than the other. If it's like a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old, then, you know, Once you get to like 25 and your brain's fully developed and you've seen a bit of the world and you know what life is like, then it's fine. You know, you're 25, you're like well old enough to date a 40-year-old or whatever. That being said, I want a girlfriend who is 50 years old and a very powerful businesswoman who does everything and makes all my decisions for me.
I mean, put it on speaker too, by the way.
Hey mom, I'm a pedophile.
Oh, shoot. Hey, Mom. What you doing? Just calling you to basically ask, again, what time was the guy supposed to be coming at? Nobody, why?
Oh my god. His mum probably thinks he's being held at gunpoint right now or something. This is a shame, his mum sounds kind of normal too. Well, lady, you should have hit your son more, or made sure he had a father figure in his life, whichever it was that he doesn't have. Clipped what?
There's a guy standing in front of me asking me.
There's a guy standing in front of me with a gun to my head.
Oh, this guy is, and you're gonna really hate me, you're gonna want to take my phone for this. I was talking with this,
Hey mom, I'm a pedophile.
Yes, you're gonna come in for this, but please don't.
Yeah, clip as many bits as you want. I want lots of clips. I need to sit down one night and not stream and just clip a bunch of things from past streams. So that even if the stream's private, the best parts are still there. Basically, 13 is the new 14. 14 is now 15. 15 is basically 16, so if you think about it, it's 17. If you round that to 18, it's okay. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to unprivate the streams at some point. Apart from the ones where I like said a lot of things in just one stream that could get me like several strikes. Then I'll unprivate them at some point, once I just make sure I'm not being mass flagged or whatever by one of those people the other night from Omegle. One of those that got sent a link by the schizo.
This guy is here recording me, asking me questions about why I was talking to.
Just get to the point, brother. Just get to the point.
I was talking to an underage girl.
Get to the point. I was here to have gay sex with 12 black guys.
The guy who.
Can I have a chat with her quickly?
One sec, curious.
Okay. Hi. How are you? Not too bad. Can I have a chat with you, please? Sure. Okay. So, I want to explain a little bit something to you, okay? I'm Samuel, okay? Sure. I bust grown men online.
I make a grown man bust online by sending them raunchy pictures of myself.
That are trying to meet underage kids, and that are trying to sleep with underage kids, okay? And I bring this evidence to the police if they need it. Sometimes with certain people, you know, I have them call their family members to try to get them help.
Oh, I need to stop biting my dry lips.
I feel like this
The 23-year-old about to get his foot. I mean, look at him. It's fine. He's still got his computer to browse Reddit from.
He wanted to basically sleep with a 13-year-old girl, and I have all the messages saved.
Yeah, Adderall. It's like not even a thing over here. I have never heard of anyone ever having Adderall over here in the UK. Not even recreationally.
Go ahead. Sorry about that. My apology.
Not even it being for sale, like legally or illegally. Never heard of anyone taking Adderall ever under any circumstance in the UK. People take alternatives like other amphetamines, but never Adderall. I just don't think it exists over here, unless you want to pay like $30 a pill from America.
He's right next to me right now. This whole thing is being recorded. Okay? You're at my house? No, I didn't want to go to your house, ma'am. I didn't want to go to your house. I told him to meet me at 7-Eleven. I don't like going to people's house. Okay? In certain cases, I do go to people's house. He was very pushy. He gave this so-called, what he believed was a 13-year-old girl his address. And he clearly says he wanted to sleep with her, okay? And he mentions age is just a number to him.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Do you know the damage he can cause a 13-year-old?
I mean, that's a decade age difference, bruh. Yeah, they don't prescribe it over here? Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of stuff they don't prescribe over here that I wish they did. You guys get all the good prescription, good drugs. Ritalin and Concerta. This website that I use, I don't even think I've seen either of them. Are they basically the same thing, Ritalin, Concerta, just same thing, different names, or are they slightly different effects? I mean, Adderall is just like a meth. It's just meth, basically, isn't it? It's just a certain amount of meth. What was I seeing? Reading? Old friend? What old friend? Have I missed a message? I think a message might have been hidden by YouTube or something. If it had a no word in it, like you say. The last message I got before you put "or old friend," I guess now, was the one about the 23-year-old getting his phone taken away. So I think YouTube might have hidden a message for having a no word in.
You know that. You sound very intelligent and smart, and I don't even have to explain to you about this.
It's over for Reddit niggas.
Well, Matthew?
He's gonna be dead from suicide. He's gonna go home and try and find a rope hanging strong enough to support his body weight. Hopefully not. I'm not condoning that behaviour. That's right, James. That's right. Talk that talk. Yeah, YouTube's really weird with what words that they censor. Like if a word, what words a message has to have for it to not get through. Like I think like poo is a word. If you put poop or poo in a message, it won't get shown. It's like what?
Man, it's either your mom or the cops. Okay. I feel like you might be a confused kid. I feel like you might need help. You've already claimed that you have underage friends, which I don't know. People might have mixed feelings about that, but I don't know, man.
Lol, I've never seen any of those. I have never heard of any of those. Yes, mother. Holy shit. Look at his. Look at how he's. Look at him right now. Look at his. Look at how his face like. Well, here I am. That freeze frame. I bet you're wondering how I got here. That's what's going through his head right now. He's not realizing the gravity of the situation. Like, oh my god, my life is fucking over. I am a fucking retard. I just tried to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. He's go. Sigh. Well, looks like I done goofed. That's what's going through his fucking head right now. I know. Well, just my luck. Like, no, you just tried to meet a 13-year-old for sex, you freak. I hope his mum doesn't get over it. To be fair to her, I don't know when. Yeah, I was gonna. I don't know what ended. I don't know what was how he ended up being like this. Maybe it was his. Maybe his parents did everything right except they let him go on the internet too much unsupervised. They gave him too much Reddit access and My Little Pony forums. They could have done everything in their power, but at the end of the day, he just went on Reddit too much. It could be just weird friends that influence him in a bad, malicious way. Because yeah, to be fair, she doesn't sound like a retard, but I mean, clearly something went wrong in him being raised. Maybe he just doesn't have a father figure in his life at all. Maybe that's what happened. Because the mum doesn't sound like a complete idiot. Like, you can also tell by someone's voice when they're like a slow or not good person. A drug tier list? Maybe. Like, listen to him. Mother, but mom. Nigga, you are lucky that this person didn't show up with a gun and just shoot you in the head. You just tried to meet a 13-year-old girl and you're going, Mother, oh my god, mom. Can I at least have my Switch? Like, they clearly just...
Go home, learn from this.
5
okay?
brain cells in the head right now. 5 brain cells in their head right now. You know, they can't realize that that would ruin someone's life.
Smart and caring mother, God bless her. Honestly, God bless her. Okay, go home.
Like, these people get off way too lightly. I'm not gonna say what should be done to these people, but you know, but I'm not gonna say what should be done to these people, but they certainly got off too light. That's all I'll say. Even if the police are called.
Yes, I know I'm dead.
Like, ugh. Damn it, Mom found out I didn't do my homework again. Like, that's how he's acting right now. Like, what the fuck? It's not even fake. It's like... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Is he genuinely remorseful? I doubt it. He does seem like he's not but it's not even fake. This is, you know, it's not even like he's pretending to apologize. This is just what an apology is to someone like this. One of these soulless retards that we were talking about the other day. This is just what an apology is to him. You know, there's nothing behind it. There's no weight behind his words. It's just... This is genuinely the most this person can muster. This is the most sincere this person can be. This is it. This is it for this person. This is as serious and sincere and as remorseful as they ever get. And that's dangerous, you know, because, you know, this person can't this person doesn't have any deeper thought, basically. It's dangerous to have these people walking around when he's just been caught doing something like this and he's acting like he's fucking ate the last cookie in the cookie jar without asking. It's like, what the fuck? This is sincere for him, and it's insane. It's just insanely low IQ, basically. There's no higher function.
Yes, you have told me that. And yes.
No worries. I'm telling you right now, you feel like you're gonna take care of him. The police will not be called, okay?
Call the fucking police! This person is generous. This is a fucking shell of a person. This person doesn't have a soul. Call the police. Ruin its life.
God bless you. You sound like an amazing mom. That you actually care. God bless you. I've dealt with some parents that don't seem like they care, you know? Take care, Matthew. Go home.
Yes, I know that.
Ugh, yes, I know that. Get off my back, Mom. Get off my back for once. Ugh. Fuck me.
Thank you, and I'm clear, and from now on, I will be more asking them, and if this is 13 or under, I will stay with them. My mother is.
I mean, you know what drives me up the wall about you, Matthew? Is a lot of these people I bust don't have friends. They're depressed, okay? The thing that shocks me about you is you actually admit that you have friends.
I do.
You have friends, you have a job, you interact with people, you do stuff, you know, you're not alone all the time.
Okay, bye, after having his life put down the drain. It's...
But I want you to understand. Do you understand why this goes online? because what you did is absolutely disgusting. And also, this is one of the main reasons why I put this online, okay? I think people need to be aware of you.
It's just like, it's nuts. It's not even that it's a fake apology. It's that this is genuinely the most he can muster, because it's just empty inside. There's just nothing. Glass eyes, glossed over. Nothing behind his eyes. No deeper thought. No internal monologue. It's just fucking ugh. It's just and there's so many of these people. There is so the majority of people are like this. The vast majority of people are like this. It's nuts. Like, you can't. This person won't learn because they literally just don't have the capacity to learn. They don't have the capacity to tell what is truly right from truly wrong and think for themselves. They only know what they're told. Again, to a certain point. And when they're told something that questions that, they just shut down and forget about it an hour later. Like, genuinely, it's not like, I'm not going to think about it. It's like, genuinely, no recognition of it. It's so fucking nuts. Ugh, Jesus. Yeah, I just got a fucking NPC epidemic. It's just fucking overrun by him.
If anybody else have you ever done anything to anybody else, they can actually see this and they can contact me as evidence, okay? Please stay away, okay? And I wouldn't even have young friends either. I wouldn't even hang out with young girls. Honestly, I don't. You know, a young girl can say anything about an adult, and guess what? They're gonna believe the girl. She can literally make up any lie in the world. Girls in general can make up a lie about a guy, okay? Choose your friends, man. I wouldn't hang out with your young friends, honestly, man.
The fact that he's even got young friends, and just like, he clearly doesn't know that what he's doing is wrong. You know, a lot of these guys, I'm sure they do know deep down that, or what they're doing when talking to a child and trying to meet a child for this is wrong. They probably know deep down this is wrong. I could go to everyone who, if anyone ever finds out, they're gonna think I'm a fucking freak. If I get caught, my life is over. I'll probably go home or pull out a gun and kill myself if anyone ever catches me doing this kind of stuff. But it's just like, but they're attracted to him. I'm not being sympathetic. I'm like, but they're like, the chance is there. I'll probably never get the chance. I'm gonna try it just because fuck it. There's nothing else going on in my life. But I know it's wrong. If it somehow goes wrong and I'm caught red-handed, I'm blowing my fucking brains out because no one will ever talk to me as a human being again. This guy doesn't know. He doesn't know it's wrong. He clearly doesn't see what's wrong with talking to fucking, what did you say, like, young friends, what, like 13 to 15-year-old friends at 23. It's like, so he's not gonna learn. He's not gonna fucking learn. And then what's he saying now? Thank you for the opportunity or some shit. Saying thank you for this and helping me realise. First of all, you shouldn't need someone else to help you fucking realise it's wrong. Secondly, you haven't been told off by the principal of the school. You're not saying, well, thank you for helping me become a better person and I'll never do it again. No, you just tried to meet a 13-year-old for sex, you freak. Leave, and hope that... I'm not going to say that, but fucking... Yeah, I went home and put a nice cheese pizza in the oven.
It could be much, believe me. No, I mean, it could be much worse with the cops, okay? I mean, whatever she does, she's your mom, she loves you, she cares about you, okay? And she's an amazing mom. I have nothing else to say about that, honestly. Like, some of these parents that, they don't even care. Honestly, get out of here, okay, man? Honestly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm gonna load up Steam. I'm gonna load up Steam. We're gonna play Obama Maze, but I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet and we'll play Obama Maze when I get back. Oh, why didn't Steam load? That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be. I probably won't be live for as long as I have been the last few streams tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Like it's already like 6:20 in the morning here, so I don't know. We'll try to get to like 2.5 hours and then just see how we feel there. Go for 2.5 hours at least. Yeah, I don't like to do them short than like a couple of hours because then it feels a bit not worth the time. But we'll see. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Where's Jeff Epstein on Steam? One mutual friend. Who? Oh, okay, just someone who's friends with Eggy. Okay. Right. Okay, give me 1 second. Just loading up Obama Maze. Bro, BRB's. There we go, always forget about that. Right, let's might have to rearrange some things while I do Obama Maze. Give me a second. A performing first time setup. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Anyway. Let's see, what the hell is... Oh my god, look at this fucking guy. See how long this load up screen takes. Hopefully not too long. Maybe we'll go on. I want to play some Tetris tonight. I want to play some Tetris. That's nuts. 1 in 4 girls, 1 in 4 boys. That's insane. Also, I don't know if you know about was around when I was showing off my Hot Wheels before on stream. I've got a big Hot Wheels collection. Yeah, I play Tetris. I play it on PC. I'll play some Tetris later. I'll show off my Hot Wheels I got recently while waiting. Look at this one. Oh, you can't really see because it's green. Anyway, I got some Hot Wheels. I got like 120 Hot Wheels. I intend to sell them at some point. I got... Oh, is Obama made loaded? Oh no, it's the video. What website do I just use the I just use normal Tetris.com or whatever it is. You just see a regular online version of Tetris on the official Tetris website, and then I use JS Tetris or Tetra.io when or whatever it is when playing against someone. Oh, Obama Cube's loaded. Made with Unity. Always a good sign of high quality. Ooh, it's loading. Yeah, it's loading. Can't see chat for a second. You guys better be behaving yourselves. Come on, hurry up, unload. Disclaimer, this guy, yeah, I know you guys can't see it at the moment. I'm gonna have to... Give me a second. Where's my mouse? There it is. Uh-oh, is Obama maze crashed? No. Hang on a second, there we go. There we go. We can 1v1 at Tetris, yeah. I mean, I'm not amazing by any stretch when it comes to playing like JS Tetris or Tetra.io, but we can play. Yeah, we can play after this. I like playing against people on stream. Uh-oh. What's going on here then? Everything okay, Obama Maze? Obama Maze might be too much for my PC to handle. Too resource intensive.